Hey everybody, and welcome back to Control, where it's creepy, but it's great. I'm loving it. There's some kind of mystery involving mysterious otherworldly aliens, AI. Who knows what's going on, but I am excited. It's creepy and I'm loving it. All right, we're starting off strong with some urban legends. Here we go. Everybody loves urban legends. Urban legends. Oh, examination of paranatural topics. Urban legends. They are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human through two punctures on the. Oh man. These details living in the minds of so many have given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. It's so funny how just leaving those blanks, just like they were saying, you fill the details in, like pair of scissors that consume human what? Like my mind just says like brains through two punctures on the skull. I don't know, but for you it might be something different. There's another case over here. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet. Then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. I'm guessing that that first blank is like anachronistic because we're seeing some kind of like time travel stuff, right? So it's like if their answers seem like they're from another time period, then there's something up. Just a theory. All right, keep it on moving. I love all the lore dumps. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I am quite frankly here for all that stuff. Like people work hard to put this in the world, and I think it's a lot of fun to like learn more about it. Okay, we'll keep it on, I guess. I don't know what that is exactly. So the hiss are the enemies. That's what we learned last time. They're like corrupted security guards. And we have our gun slash Excalibur equivalent, it seems like. Alright, I guess we have to jump down there. So, oh man, here we go. Second class Pulaski. Alright, get some cover. Alright, let's recharge the ammo. I should see if there's like a lean into cover button. Boy, okay. Alright. First death. Had to happen some point, right? So I need to see if there's a way to like magnet to cover. That's kind of what I want to do, is just like stick to cover and then like lean around. Um Yeah, there's got to be a way to do that. So it didn't show in the tutorial, but maybe the secret is just like keeping moving. There's some like games out there where the the key is like good. Man, do we need to do this again? All right, let's just check this real quick in case the collectibles are... Okay, good. We don't have to recollect everything. There's some games where it's important to
Sound that tried to invade me earlier.
stick to cover and be like strategic and tactical, and
Burrowing into everything
there are some
in this
where it's
place.
more about like speed. Like Doom is a good example of that. Like you want to move around as quick as possible. And I have a feeling that this is kind of one of those situations where being a little bit quicker is more important. Let's just like run from cover to cover, get some shots off. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's recharge real quick. Oh, there's a guy from behind. Okay. A little bit of a learning curve, huh? All right. I see how it is. And there's also like the health that they dropped, so I'm guessing that part of it is going to be, yeah, moving target is harder to hit, keep moving to avoid enemy fire, and sustain less damage. So that kind of answers it there. I was being more, you know how like in Mass Effect, you kind of just like sit there behind cover and kind of choose your openings to some extent.
Sound that tried to invade me earlier.
This seems like it's more of a keep it moving type thing, which is cool. I like that.
Place. Is the history enemy? It's
Okay.
our enemy.
Let's recharge real quick. Okay. Keep it moving. Yeah, if we don't hit on the first couple hits, I have a feeling that it's just better to keep it moving and not, like they said, stay in one place for too long. Okay, we got her there. Keep it moving. Uh-oh. Not too close. There we go. Alright, let's go collect this health and stuff. Oh boy, we got a ton of stuff. Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. Weapon mods already. Alright, let's learn about this. Rate of fire, plus 10%. Ammo refund, chance on hit. Low health boost, damage while on low health. The rate of fire... I would like to get it out a little bit quicker, so that works for me. What else? Assets. Clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. Okay, that will just have to wait, I guess. And collectibles, there's the building shifts thing that we had listened to earlier. Okay. Cool. And I'm guessing at some point we're going to have to dismantle some of this stuff.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Right, let me check out these stairs real quick. Okay, there's nothing up here. Alright, cleanse the control point.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
The safe room intercom. I'm here.
The Bureau.
Yeah?
Are you still sane?
I think so. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but... Yes? There's still floating people out there. Is that a problem?
Talk to me.
Alright, hang on one second.
Deal with the compromised agents.
Yeah, hang on real quick. See, the building shifted again.
Is it safe to come out?
Yes. Okay. Go talk to them. On the board, intercom. Is that them in here? Okay, maybe not. I thought this is where we were supposed to meet them. Okay, more undefined reading. I'm guessing that's just kind of like your XP. Okay, down there is where we're supposed to go next. It's so interesting. Like, there's like, you know, this game is called Control, and to what extent are we being controlled versus us choosing to do certain things? Yeah, kind of cool. Consecutive kills boost. Okay, we're racking up mods and stuff. Let's keep clearing this upper room. Looks like there's no time crunch, so if we want to just explore everything up here, should be no issue. Guys, one of them is the director. I don't know who the other guy is. Least articles: Masao, Leol, Anne Lynn, Sebastian, Jenna. Can be taken for reuse. I love all this, like, sciencey stuff in here. You know? Like, what? Just like the random, like, NASA type scrawling on the board. Like, what are they up to? What are they trying to solve? Super cool. Alright, more reading. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Yeah, I would be pretty unhappy with a missing bathroom too. Especially if I had my own private one, you know? That's real luxury right there. Okay. I don't know what the deal is with these little radio things. I guess I'm going to keep them on just in case someone wants to talk to me, but don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. But it's so interesting. I can't resist. Research and records. Technological restrictions. Examination of paranatural topics. Technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. So there's these refer to file blah 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 for full report. Is that a date? So like 4/19/1935, like April 19th, 1935, or is that just a coincidence? And so it seems like the avoidance of technology for like smartphones and stuff like from the beginning is more that it like will explode randomly versus versus these being like time travelers from the 60s, which is what I was kind of thinking at first. Okay, what's going on here? Like a workbench? No. Defined reading. Haven't given us a way to deal with the undefined reading yet, I don't think, so hanging on to it for now. Hey guys. Rough day at the office, huh? So I'm guessing this is like a altered world event that's happening right now. So these agents are responsible for going out into the US, I guess, and dealing with these altered world events. But what happens when it occurs, like, in your backyard, I guess? That's what I'm assuming we're meant to think. Okay, I feel like we've done a pretty good job of clearing out this upper floor. Level 1. Okay. Executive Affairs. Oh, this is where we came from. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to the voice down here. I think that was the last thing we needed to do. Actually, let's check the security checkpoint real quick, and then we'll go talk to the voice. Case. It's clearance level 3. Yeah. So... Oh, hang on. It's like a... Containment... Is that a jukebox in there? So I guess that's what they were referring to, like some objects of power that have some kind of implications from other periods of time in human conscience and awareness. So cool. Okay. Go talk.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Yeah, we are. I don't know why we are, but we are.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
Yeah,
She's
I like
the
her too.
opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened
She
to me
seems like
for
she has her stuff together.
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay.
Emily.
You with me?
Okay.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Alright, let's try it. Actually, let's check out their shelter real quick. Yoink. Aha. I knew you were trying to hide secrets. Where's it at? Control points. Control points are the locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Refer to file. See, this still could be a date, like July 25th, 2788. I don't know. But, yeah, so it seems like they're used to their working space shifting on them, which... a way to go to the office, huh? I can't find my office. It's gone to the past or whatever. I don't know. So here we go.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Rip.
Jesse,
In
over
peace.
here. We
Okay.
need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
The director of research.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They
Okay.
call me the director.
So we need a higher level of clearance,
That's
is
not
what I'm
me.
hearing.
I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
It's the telephone she was talking about earlier. Another object of power.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow
Yeah.
the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Not so fast.
Thanks, Emily.
There is a lot I want to know.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay. So this is our first chance to actually ask questions. So let's just go.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay, so the hiss are trying to kind of permeate the rest of the world, and we have them contained to the Bureau. Got it.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Huh. So that's very interesting. So for any of you Doctor Who heads out there, that's kind of like the TARDIS, where there's some kind of like permutation field, or even like in Harry Potter and Hogwarts, there's like a spell that makes you see it, but not really notice it, if that makes sense, unless you're looking for it, like she said.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
And so they were talking about so there's objects of power and places of power. So I guess one is kind of an extension of the other, because this house itself is a place of power with connections to other times or
Can you
realities.
tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Oh,
Did she
makes sense.
memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, I hope you guys were taking notes here.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Sus. Okay.
Thanks,
I think we're
Emily.
good.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
And interesting, you can see all the, I assume, previous directors up on the wall. So that's where we're gonna go, presumably, where the like blanket is up there. Very cool. Okay, let's go check out the communications department. So we're seeing this little, I mean, it's like the quintessential control signal, or like little spinny whatever it is. So it's like, are we doing this because we want to, or because we're being compelled to?
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Right, there's a map there. Let's check this. Alright, hang on. Maybe here first. Okay, still haven't hit clearance level 1, even though we're the director. So you would think we would have access to more. I wonder if that's something we can ask Emily about. Better be careful. These guys don't look like they are in a good state of mind. Oh, shoot. Didn't realize they would detect me through the window. Okay, let's pull back. Okay, so we can crouch. I did not... For some reason, I didn't think we could earlier. Maybe that was just when we're not in a combat situation. Okay. Alright, we'll go through our weapon mods at some point. Travel costs. Week 83 report. Visited the following: Nevada accommodations, Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Burgers, Great Burgers, Aztec Court, Sleep E, Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, The White Cat, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation, meals, gasoline, minibar. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Riley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Thus the minibar expenditure. Hey, you know, whatever works for you. No judgment here. Alright, hang on. Who's shooting at us? Oh, that was the health. That was the health magneting to us. I thought it was a bullet of some kind. Can't totally discount it. Alright, hang on. We'll head into the creepy area in a second. Let's just check the food court. Real quick. So you got the cameras watching us? Ooh. Here we go. Alright, there's another guy over there. I see him. Oh, shoot. You see that? What the heck? Is that like a grenade or something? Hiss barrier. Alright, hold up. I should figure out what that means. Clearance level, yeah. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Appears 2 ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from the other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching or planning? Okay, to be honest, I did not really notice the barrier per se. I was a little far away. No ketchup bottles. I thought that was on the security list. But I'll sure to be on the lookout. I'll see this, guys. This is why you check the bathroom. Always. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood. Red, frequent. Okay, so certain, even within the building itself, things may or may not shift, depending on what they're rated. Man, the whole, like, constant chattering in the background is, like, really throwing me off. Oh, man. Why am I so nervous? It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Let's check out the shelter real quick. What the heck? Okay. Alright, don't go in there. I get the message. Havana summary. Man, there's so much they're throwing at us all at once. It's hard to keep up. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for whatever minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I.9 was recited, it's like a chant or something, in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. Huh. So what happens when the altered world occurs? Like, do people get transported away? Like, why is everything so hush-hush, I wonder? Okay, so the communication department is where we're meant to go. Oh my gosh. Whoever's on the loudspeaker is going to town. Alright, hang on 1 second. Oh, can't go in there.
It's overpowering
Okay,
here.
I got the idea.
You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Yes, I'm with you. Okay, let's get some health. Boom, boom, boom. I love how the health just magnets to you. That's amazing. Okay, communications department. That's where we're headed next. And that, I think, would be a good point to pick up the next episode. So, yikes. Weird, and I don't know what to think. Looks like you could maybe shoot these guys before they fall. Oh my gosh, this is creepy as heck, but I'm loving it. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.